Okay, so let's start talking now about our end goal. Rather than being focused on the pain that the person is in, the suffering that the client is going through, I start to look at, well, what are their strengths and what are their weaknesses? What do they need to be stronger in? How are we going to do that? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to teach the client to get back in touch with their emotions, to process those emotions, to honor those emotions as a part of themselves, as a way of making them stronger. People with CPTSD can be extremely resilient, extremely mentally tough with certain subjects, and then another subject, usually pertaining to issues of self-identity or emotional intimacy, have very low levels of resilience to stress. It's very, very common for people with CPTSD to be told, like, you can deal with 2 years of this horror, but you can't deal with 2 minutes of that, which everybody seems to be able to deal with. In essence and in principle, what we're going to be looking at is taking that archetype, that recording of the bad parent that is inside of the client, and we're going to change it into a good and loving parent, and then we're going to reinstall it. Teaching state management is a good way of teaching the individual to notice that they have a state, and secondly, that they can do things for themselves that will help them. Most of us are not even aware that we can influence. We can do things that would influence our state and make ourselves feel better. Teaching people to have boundary thinking. This bad parent is smashing the boundaries of the child as they're supposed to be developing. The child then can't tell the difference between my want and your want. You start feeling your partner's feelings for them as though they were yours. And you will put feelings into them that they don't have. That's called projection. It's a very normal human thing to do. We're actually going to look at developing a skill set that is specific to emotional flashbacks that allows us to tackle emotional flashbacks directly. I will point at it so you have the fulfillment of seeing it. There, you feel fulfilled now. Good.